Wake brother here, man. It's late, man. It's like about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm chilling here, trying to figure out a way to get my butt to sleep. But before I do that, I wanted to hit one more live real quick, and just want to mention one more time to the people out there who are in a deep sleep to keep in mind that we have the holidays on upon us. They're coming. You know, these pagan holidays, these the number one ritual holiday right now. Actually, there's two of them. The first one is called Halloween, and the second one is called Christmas. Actually, there's three of them. There's Halloween. There's the one they call Christmas, Xmas, and this other one they call Bringing in the New Year. Um, all these are holidays in which they have their demonic ceremonies. And like the sheep that many of you are, you will participate. Um, some knowingly, and some really unknowingly. But they're coming. I'm sure you're going to be a part of it. Just keep in mind that what's in the dark does come to the light. So when people like myself speak on these things and you think that we're out of our minds and we don't know what we're talking about, when the shit hit the fan, remember we told you so. Okay? We told you so. This so-called Amber Alert system that this so-called she-he president um, presented us with on the 3rd of this month was sort of like a test run. And me and other people have made mention of this. Something's coming, and it's going to be a psyop, of course. It's not going to be a real thing, but that doesn't matter for the ones who are snoring. They're going to believe it regardless of what it is. Maybe some type of alien deception thing. I'm not sure. But earlier this year, I kind of mentioned to certain people in my family that I was a little concerned about this that hurricane thing that was coming, and lo and behold, it hit the Carolinas. At one point, I thought it might. Me and some other folk thought it might hit New York, but it wasn't scheduled to hit New York. They didn't plan it for New York. They planned it for the lower. What's that? What's that? Southeast coast. So it hit the Carolina area badly, flooded it, and those people are still going through some things, going through some serious things. Now, if FEMA was the type of agency that really cared about and helped people, then those people in that part of the region wouldn't be going through what they're going through right now. Many of them are homeless, foodless, jobless, whatever less you can come up with, they're going through it. And this so-called FEMA is supposed to step in and assist those people when these man-made, let's be clear, man-made disasters. The Creator would not put us in harm's way. He would not put us in harm's way. Please, if He was going to put us in harm's way, why would He put us here? All right? We get a little rain. That's His thing. We got to keep the green. We got to keep the water, which is something we'll never run out of. But the Most High, the Creator, would never put His creation in harm's way. He wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't do it. Again, if He would do that, then why would He put us here? If His ultimate goal would be to destroy us, why would He put us here and then destroy us? That makes no sense. So these so-called hurricanes and these tornadoes, they're not from the Most High. They don't come from Him. Okay? They come from man himself. These man-made disasters. Okay? All right? They have this weather device that they use to manipulate the weather. They put these particles in the air that creates clouds or things that seems to be like clouds, weather storms that they can They can track and they can follow. They can manipulate storms and hurricanes. Come on, people. Please, man. You got to wake up to this because it's happening all around you. Just take a minute, step back, and ask yourself a real simple question. If the Creator, the Most High, God, Yahweh, whatever you want to call him, if he put us here on this plane, on this flat plane, why would he then put us in harm's way? It makes no sense. He wouldn't do it. If he was going to put us in harm's way, then he would have never put us here. All right? If that were the case, we should have been gone very long time ago. Right after we were created, we should have been destroyed. If the Bible, all this stuff in that book says, we shouldn't be here now. Okay? The Great Flood. Come on, man. You idiots believe that. You believe that there was a great flood. And somehow, after everything was drowned on this plane, allegedly drowned, somehow man found a way to survive. From different nationalities, women, men, animals, birds. Birds, man. Birds. Now, if that's the case, how in the world did we survive? If we were once wiped out through a great flood. It's amazing the things that we would believe. It's amazing the things we believe. And it just, sometimes it makes me want to take my head and ram it into a wall because I don't understand the things that we believe. They tell us, they present us with stories on this idiot thing. I mean, and we jump on it. Oh, there was a shooting today, and we stop everything. We stop everything. We want to get that information. We want that crises. We want that story. We want to hear about what happened. Never question it. Never question all these shootings nationwide, locally, schools, movie theaters, concerts. Come on. All this stuff is to pass certain types of legislation, people. All right? They create these events so they can pass certain kinds of legislations. So they can take away the things that we think are protecting us. And we, like the sheep we are, yes, sir. You're right. Yes, sir, I agree. You're right. We do have too many guns out here on the street. Kids are killing each other in the schools. Come on now. I went to kindergarten, preschool, middle school, high school, college, all of it. And never encountered anyone with a gun. Never. Not one time. When I was going to school. Not one time. And all of a sudden, it's out of control nationwide. It's like every other week somebody somewhere is shooting somebody. Come on, man. And you sheep jump on it. You want that information. You glued into that idiot box. You want to know what's going on. They bombard you with that crap all day long. Not one time do they show you a body. You never see a body. You never see the people who actually did the shooting. They always tell you that person killed himself or herself. I got one more question for you dummies out there, man. When you go to prison or when you go to jail and they put you in one of those cells, tell me how you hang yourself. If someone can get back to me and tell me how it's possible for you to hang yourself, after they done stripped you down, now let's keep in mind, they done stripped you down and they done put you up in one of them little suit joints, whatever them things are called. They take your shoestrings from you. You ain't got no string, you ain't got no belt. How in the world does one manage to hang him or herself? Sandra Bland, one example. How did that woman hang herself in her cell? With a plastic bag. Huh? Get back to me on that one. It was a psyop. It didn't happen. She didn't die. She wasn't hung in a cell. But yet, you sheep believed it because they showed it to you on an idiot box. And you took it. You're like, oh man, she hung herself. There you go again, hanging another black person in prison. Keeping that race psyop thing going. We got to get out of that nonsense. This black and white thing, let me tell you something. The people that run this world, they don't see color. Okay? They don't see color. And they're all biologically related to one another. They're black, they're white, they're Chinese, they're Mexican, they're Portugal, whatever they classify themselves being, they are related. And they don't see race. They got us down here in the trick bag with this race thing, man. And we run with it every single day. I'm sick of it. When I sit down and piss, a person stand up or sit down and piss, or sit down and piss and shit, or lean back and piss, or whatever, however I go to the bathroom, there's a process you have to go through if you're a man. You got to pull your pants down, unzip your shit, pull your dick out, pull your pants down, sit down, take a shit. However you do that, don't no person of a different nationality does it differently from any other nationality on this plane, man. Okay? I say that to say this. That in itself has nothing to do with the color of your skin. We all have to go to the bathroom. So-called black man don't go to the bathroom no differently from a white man. So-called white woman don't go to the bathroom any differently than a black woman. Okay? We all go to the bathroom damn near, if not the very same way. So we got to get out this race shit. We got to put this race shit to the side because it's ridiculous. It keeps us at each other and it keeps us separated. All right? Yeah, we got some assholes. We got some black assholes. We got some white assholes. We got some Korean, Chinese, Mexican. We got assholes in all nationalities. But you overlook them assholes because them assholes just don't get it. They're the reason why. The number one reason why this race shit keeps going the way that it's going, because you have assholes who refuse to look outside of the box or go outside of the box. All right? So let's stop with this race shit. You gotta kill it. You gotta kill it. They want a race war, people. They want a race war. And they're gonna keep on manipulating situations that's gonna put us in that mindset and have the sheep out here killing each other because of the color of your skin. I used to be one of them idiots. I'm gonna tell you this. I deal with that every day, the black-white thing, because some people can't let it go. I'm not one of those people who can't let it go. I've let it go. When I look at a person from a different nationality, I see a human being. When I look at a woman from another nationality, I see a woman, okay? There are some differences in us, from other folk. We're all different. But the race thing got to go. We got to stop with that race, man. The race thing is crazy. It's crazy. Because we're getting nowhere with that. And I see people where I live at right now, black and white, green and purple. Yeah, we get along. I mean, I see them getting along. I see them having their little frictional issues. But for the most part, man, when you put people together and they're put in a position where in that position where they have to interact with each other, I'll say 90% of the time it goes better than you think. But once we can get out of this black, white, green, and purple mindset, we'll be fine. And I want to say one more thing on the support of the brothers and the sisters and the people. Let me say the people on YouTube, the truthers, the real truthers. Stay on point. Keep doing your thing. Brother Mag, I hear you saying you're going to take you a little minute. I'm always going to tell you don't lose perspective, and I'm always going to remind you that an evil force is always at work. Okay, that force is always at work. So keep that in mind when when you're dealing with these shields and all this other nonsense. But stay on point, man. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got my support, and you got a lot of other people's support. I appreciate you, and I just want to say peace to everybody out there, and let's get through some of this craziness, people. Peace.